It's oddly satisfying. Hello, people of the interwebs. It's your friendly Elvira here with another video. I look so pale today. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm wearing a black shirt. I just look extra pale. Anyway, I'm gonna be working on the Ranger today. If you're new and you want to get caught up on this little green gem of a Ford Ranger right here, there's a link up above that will fill you in on what's going on. Everybody else, it's a loud aircraft out here. Hello, A10s. Where are you? There you are. Sorry for the shaky camera. I'm trying my best to hold it still. I lost my monopod on the road trip with this thing. So today my focus is, well, I'm waiting on parts that I have to order for the truck, and before I can rip the whole thing apart to do the frame, I'm gonna clean up the interior because it's almost perfect as is. Aside from some grease stains on the back of the seat, this cab's pretty mint in here. I gotta pull the seats though, and who knows what I'm gonna find underneath them. My gram liked to plant things, so there might be some flower seeds under there, or some chipmunk seeds. Chipmunks are cute. Chipmunks don't grow. They have babies. It's a little crusty. Is there anything else holding this thing in? What is holding it? Ah, seat belt. Is there a seat belt buzzer wire? Alright. This is so satisfying, you have no idea. Like, I don't know why cleaning the inside of this truck is so exciting. Oh, that was nice. I don't want to put any penetrant inside here because that's going to stink like robot sex in this truck for the next year. I use this metal zip tie right here. That way I know which hole I'm looking at because it's right adjacent to it. Oh yeah, that's f***ing gross. Penetrate, damn you, penetrate. I'll let that penetrate for a little bit. I was looking into one of those mods you can do to old school head decks to put Bluetooth on them. But instead, last night I went on eBay and I ordered a bunch of cassettes from the 90s. So I'm just gonna have cassette tapes in here with 90s music. It's way better than trying to make this thing have Bluetooth. Did that really make it that much easier? Holy crap, that helped a ton. Jeez. By far the best penetrant I've ever used. It worked great. And this is not sponsored, so it's made by Acme. There's some change in here too. Just out of sheer curiosity, I want to see what the dates are on these pennies because they were in my grandma's truck. 1996, 1986, 1996, 1976. No way. Holy crap. This one says 1946 on this dime. That is wild. I cannot believe that. So Fred just hot stapled this thing for me. He had a hot stapler kit. I was just gonna ask if he had a plastic welder, and he's like pulled out this magician's shit. But now it's fixed. I'm still gonna do some more repairs on this in a little bit, but before I finish this piece off, I gotta finish this piece off. I'm gonna use my trusty little green machine right here to do the carpets and the seats. I'll try to put a link down below if I can find one for this thing. It's not sponsored, but, and also using just the regular carpet solution that goes in these things. So here's the deal with this carpet cleaner. It does the job, but it requires a ton of extra effort, and I think it's because I'm not using strong enough of a solution. The issue that the carpet in this truck had, it doesn't have any severe stains, anything like grease or oil that can't come out, but what it does have is 27 years worth of dirt and sand deep within the fibers of the carpet. So the solution will clean the top layers of the carpet. However, as that water gets extracted from deep within, it wettens all the sand and dirt that's down in there and then re-stains the fibers as it comes back up to the top. Hello, tomorrow people. I'm back at the shop and the truck has dried overnight, the carpet, so it smells so good in here. All right. Oh yeah, that looks way better than it did. It sucks I couldn't get the little rust spots out where the seat bracket bolts, but that's good enough. Sitting in this seat for 2,700 miles was excruciating, but sitting it on a shop floor when it's not in a vehicle is the comfortablest seat ever. I don't know how that works. I got here a little after 8 o'clock this morning and got straight to work. It's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I spent the entire day cleaning just the seats. I gotta let these sit and dry. Hopefully this one comes as clean as this one, because this was way dirtier. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my steam cleaner and I'm gonna do all of the jams, because there's actually moss growing in the jams because New Hampshire. And I'm not gonna use any chemicals. Okay, I think this thing is good to go. Steamy. Oh yeah, look at that. Gets all that grease off of there. I bet this grease is what kept it from rusting. That is wild. This thing's gonna look new. My gram took such good care of this truck, it's ridiculous. Now obviously this is where I get my OCD for cleaning cars from. Because this is like a new truck and this thing is 27 years old. Is it spider webs? What is that? Oh, it's wax. It's old wax. That's all moss or plankton or something. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Jam cheese. Jam cheese. It's gross. I think I'm gonna re-clean the seat, the driver's seat. I'm not happy with how it's drying. It's dirtier than the other seat. I gotta get a better carpet solution or fabric solution. What's in? Oh, there's a speaker inside there. And over here. There's a bunch of speakers in this truck. Wow, this is actually doing something. I didn't think it was going to. Oh, there's a thing, a helicopter. They don't have those kind of trees here. Where'd it go? Oh man, I squished it. It was one of those little helicopters that comes off the tree. It's got like a little nut and a wing and it goes when it comes out of the tree. I forgot what those are called. They have them in New England. They don't have them out here in Arizona. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's extracting some smudge out of there. I wonder if I should get new speakers for this thing. I imagine the ones that are in here are probably made out of wasp paper. Bees' nests. I don't know if this is dirt coming off of my brush or if this is dirt coming out of the panel. That's gross. It's like growing something in the rubber. That's what she said. So this stuff is rust converter, not sponsored. I bought it because I'm gonna need a ton of it for this truck. The bolts that hold the seat in place had a little bit of rust on the bottom of them where they protrude through on the underside of the truck. So I took a wire brush and I cleaned them. And I'm gonna dip it into this rust converter and it should turn that back into iron oxide, which was black, I think. So here goes. I don't know how fast this works. I took it out prematurely. That's what he said. From what I can tell, it actually puts the rust back to that exact black finish that was on these hardwares in the factory. It's like zinc coating, but less zinky. The irony of me putting this in a Dunkin' cup because it looks like a vanilla bean colada that came out of a robotic horse's crotch. I just said that. That happened. Wow. I can't believe how good that worked. Oh no, they dried to the floor. Oops. And the seats look good. That one's still a little dirtier than that one, but I ordered some more cleaner for the seat, so I'll go over it again. Stuff actually worked pretty good. It's a little bit gummy in some spots, but other than that, it worked good. It's also the next day, and I'm gonna make this the last day in this video because this is getting excessive. And on. Why do I let stuff like this bother me? This is ridiculous. No one is gonna look underneath the seat. Do you actually think I wasn't gonna clean the bottle jack? Of course I'm going to. I think it goes like this. No, I think it went under. Yeah, it goes under there. And this is the missing link. Yeah, like that. I desperately want to listen to music right now, but I can't because I'm making a YouTube video. And I can't time-lapse anymore because you guys have already seen enough time-lapse. Wondering how old this stuff is. I think I'm just going to leave it in here. How old is this one? 1984. Crazy. It's older than I am. Some aspirin that expired in 92. And some antacids. Expired in 1990. I bet that will not relieve you. You know how tough it is to make a detailing video interesting? I mean, I could do a tutorial, but that's boring. I'm gonna sit here and be like, I spritz 0.1 microliter onto the brush, and in a circular pattern, I do this. I'm just not professional enough for that. I do like watching detailing tutorials though. It's oddly satisfying. There's all kinds of steering wheel cheese inside these cracks. It's pretty gross, but it's my grand's steering wheel cheese, so it's alright. I wish my grandma was still alive so I could show her this detailing trick of using a brush to get inside all these little grooves, because I'm sure she would have loved this. She probably would have thought this is genius, and then probably started doing it herself. If your grandma is still alive and you're watching this right now, you should call her and say hello. That looks really good too. Looks like new. Oh yeah, that's a huge difference. I wonder if this will actually cut down on wind noise because it should seal better, you would think. All I got left is the glass. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That was that car wash in New Mexico. Oh no. Well, they're coming off. I might have to clay bar it though, I can feel them. I love that it's got this little Ford seatbelt sticker still. That's cute. That's disgusting. Is that snot or is that a bug? Someone could have flicked a booger in front of me on the highway and that could have been it. I think it's a bug though. It's done. There's a bug trying to go in my mouth. Look at it. See it? What is it? Now keep in mind, the windshield is still covered in bugs and poop. I'm gonna do the outside of the truck later. Smells good. Ta-da! It's done. So we'll start down here. The jams are super, super, super clean. Like that's a clean jam right there. Door panels, door carpet, got all up inside everything. Inside the jams, look at that. The inside of that jam It was probably dirtier the day this was sitting on the dealer lot. Floor mats look brand new. Carpet is like 96% clean. There's some areas that are really tough. I mean, those seats look brand new. This one looks brand new. It does look a million times better than it did before, but I don't know, some of you can probably see what I'm talking about. There's little dingy spots here or there, so when I get some better solution, I'm gonna go back over it again, and the rest of it should extract out of there. I mean, this looks brand new. Like, legit looks brand new. It came out so good. And yes, I'm keeping the factory tape deck. Steering wheel is de-cheesed. Nice and clean. Same thing over here on the driver's side. Everything is nice and spotless. It's crazy, it has power mirrors, but it has a crank window. It's funny. But yeah. And then this piece right here, this is the one that was cracked, that's repaired. So I will do this in another video because this is gonna be a lengthy process. I'm gonna repair this panel, but it's definitely sturdy with those plastic staples on the back side of it. So Charlie just stopped by. He hasn't looked in the truck yet. I wanna get his reaction of the interior since he spent a week sitting inside that cab. I know he knows it well. So I wanna see.
All too well.
I wanna see what you think about the inside of it.
Okay. This is ridiculous. It's like a brand new 94 Ford Ranger. Like, there's no other way to describe it. It's literally like if you walked into a Ford showroom in 1994, that's what it looked like.
Look inside the door jambs, like ridiculous. In the hinge area. You remember it was all full of moss?
Yeah. Like, this isn't even scratched from people getting in and out of the truck.
No.
Like, even on my Ford, all the paint's wore off right here, right down to bare metal.
It is on the driver's side. But
still.
I figured that would be the best way for you guys to see how clean it is on the interior, because you're gonna see his reaction since, I mean, you drove it, you sat in it, you spent a week in it.
It's mint. Like, I don't...
Crazy, right?
The floor mats are wild.
Yeah. So there you go. There will be another video coming up on the Ranger because now I gotta do the exterior before I start tackling the massive amount of work underneath the green bits. That's gonna be a process. So I will see you guys soon with another video, and I'll probably do a live stream here pretty soon. I'm due one. So yeah, bye.